Hey yo, it is Guido coming at you with a tank review, the Panzer 58 Mutt Schwartz thing. There's three now. But the newly released one is the Panzer 58. I genuinely like these tanks. All three of them are the same tank. You can see it right here in my garage. Also two, and in addition, it is carrying this kind of cool chocolate bar camo on it. You check that out. It is a pretty good tank. I do enjoy this. I've played the Mutts and the Schwartz Panzer, mostly the Schwartz Panzer. I got about 100 battles in that. I'll show you that in a minute. And I played this a couple times just to remind myself, and I have about five battles in the Mutts as well. And I do really like these tanks as a Tier 8 premium medium for the Germans. They're probably what you wish the Panther 8.8 was. Based on how this game is played, this thing is actually pretty good in the meta. I happen to like the 8.8 myself as well. Let's take a quick look and kind of compare it here while we're taking a nice fast look at the review of these things. We'll go to the comparison. So the Panzer 58 Schwartz and 58 Mutts. The Panzer 58, the thing that it has going for it between the three, they're completely the same except for the fact that the Panzer 58 you can put whatever camo you want on it. I have the chocolate bar camo, which is only for the Panzer 58. But the Schwartz and the Panzer 58 Mutts, you can't put any camo on. They're running around 250 alpha. That's 10 better than the two we're comparing it to, the Rom Panzer and the 8.8. They got a slight buff a little while ago with that. Pretty good penetration at 212, higher than the other two. The things that I like about it are the -10 gun depression, which is really nice. If you look at the shape as well for the armor, the Schwartz Panzer Mutts and Panzer 58 have more of a rounded turret, and so the turret armor is the same if we go down here at 120 between those and the 8.8, but there's no flat plating on the Panzer 58 versions, which helps it out with bouncing. It does have a decent average damage per minute, a little less than the 8.8, but add that depression, and then I didn't talk about this, but not bad aim time at 2.21 and pretty darn good dispersion. I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay with it at the end and show you how comfortable this gun is. -10 gun depression, pretty good turret, not amazing, but pretty good, a little bit bouncy, and really nice dispersion with a decent aim time. And this is a very comfortable medium tank to run around and take shots with. If we look at here, when I say run around, top speed of 50, which is very nice, faster than the other two in here, and camo and all that good stuff. It's actually decent. You can see there's the difference. I don't have the camo in the comparison on the 58, but if you put camo, it would be back up to 17.14. So what's the deal with this? Fast tank, comfortable gun, -10 gun depression, can get around the battlefield. A very comfortable, very easy to use Tier 8 medium for the Germans. We'll take a quick look at how I've done in this thing. 61%, 119 battles with 1,000 average XP. The Mutts, I've only played 5, and the Panzer 58 I just played a couple times to get comfortable. I'll show you some gameplay with that so you can check out the cool camo that comes along with it. But that's actually not bad with 1,000 average XP per battle. 1,647 on the average damage, and that's checking along with these two. I happen to have had 7 good battles in these. I don't expect to be obviously 100% for any large amount of time in these, but we'll go ahead and jump into a battle, and I'll let you take a look at how this thing fights. But here she is. There's that rounded turret. It does have 2 large hatches. Those are a bit of weak spots, and they will come up and over hills first, so be careful about that. The hull is okay rounded, but not very strong. But that turret really will do a okay job for you in the hull down. But you have that -10, and it's a mobility to get around the battlefield. And this is a very comfortable Tier 8 medium to run around with for the German tanks. 4 crew members, as you can see, and I will have ran a very good crew in it. I am running a Vertstab, a Rammer, optics. I recommend optics at this point for the meta. 10 APCR, and the rest of it, plus large kits. I always recommend large kits anymore for this game. I did not use any personal reserve. So let's take a look real quick at a little bit of gameplay so you get an idea of the new Panzer 58 Tier 8 German medium tank. I like this tank. I do. It is a good medium tank. My reviews are usually very long. This one's going to be very quick, but I just want to show you the dispersion real quick, give you a little bit of gameplay. I am here on Malnovka, halfway through the game or so. I'm up to 2,045 damage. I have an Su-100 M1 in front of me, And I'm going to come over to this position and use this tank's gun depression and good accuracy. Now I know that the 100 M1 has very strong upper plate, but if I can get into the lower plate, I can do some work. So I'm only going to be exposing my turret and using that good dispersion on this tank. So we'll come up over here. He's not really looking at me now, he is, and we sneak one in just like that. So very comfortable. You can see even as I'm moving, that dispersion circle isn't too large. I'm going to sneak up here and see if I can sneak another shot in there. There we go. Ah, there's another bit of damage on him, 285. Make him miss as I come downhill. Just exposing my turret. Maybe sneak another one in there. There we go. There's another one right in there at 245. So very comfortable on the peek, poke, hold down shooting. And unfortunately, he's going to get away from me here. That one's just a crit damage. You know, RNG can't have your back every time, can it? It'd be nice if it did. Oh boy, now the Super Hellcats got me. So I just wanted to show you that. I eventually get that guy dead, and we're about 2,842 damage. Just some real quick gameplay. And let's just get this nice camo out into the sun and just take a look at the chocolate bar camo. It actually kind of fits in on this scheme here in the forest, doesn't it? It looks just about right for camo for the forest. So there it is, guys. A quick down and dirty review of the Panzer 58, not the Mutz, not the black or Schwartz Panzer. Either way you want to look at it on there. Brand new tier 8. It's in the shop right now. Go check it out if you don't have one of the other two, or maybe you wanted to have another one of them. That's all I've got. That is a tier 8 premium German medium that I highly recommend. Guido signing off. We will see ya.